Okay, great. Welcome to Live Therapy, everybody who is in. We have Miss Jasmine Tilman. I am Grace. I also go by Jonna. If you
Oh,
don't know me,
yes.
my real name is Jonna. I changed it to Grace because back in 2013 I got saved by the grace of God
Amen.
only by
Okay.
God's grace, and so it used to be Tinker.
Okay.
So, but now you can call me Grace or Jonna. But so in this particular session, we will not be going through the backstory because it's no need for that. We have to have a little bit of uh identity coverage. But what I want to do now, just so that people who are watching can understand a little bit about what you're going through without sharing too much. What is something that you want to share? I'll let you lead. And then whatever questions that you have for me, I will answer that. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, yes. I think the main thing right now is having patience
Okay.
with your partner while you're both growing.
Okay.
It is extremely hard because you have a lot of like you both have different ways of growing and how you grew in different mindsets of things. So I think the main thing will be developing patience with your partner as you both grow into who you're meant to be. And I think the another thing is like fear of not knowing, like, okay, is this going to last? Like,
Mm-hmm.
are we going to grow apart or are we going to grow together?
Uh-huh. Okay, great. So how do you feel about this person?
I am. I love. I really care about this person a lot. It's extreme. Um, it was extremely growing experience more than I had with any other partner that I dealt with. I probably dealt with like other two other people within my 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So with this person, it was different because I've been learning a lot and growing within myself and unraveling a lot of trauma. And so it's been a journey. It's been a journey. A lot of crying, a lot of um, falling down, coming back up. Just how my journey was going before I met them, and more learning about myself while I'm with them. So
Okay.
it's a journey.
It's a journey. You said you love him or you love him?
Yes, I love him.
You love him. And you said y'all been together for about 8 months. And
Yes,
you have a fear of you all's relationship drifting apart.
yes,
So you do see a future with him.
yes, I do.
Okay, so are you interested in getting married?
I was at first.
You was at first.
Yes, I was just because I learned a lot about me, and I'm a person that I can't like. I'm a perfectionist, so it's like I'm really learning that, like, with me being a perfectionist, that I learned about myself that if somebody don't get something right, I like, okay, I'm like, like even with myself, I'm like, oh man, it ain't perfect. Then it's over. I have a lot of times, I have a lot of times where I'm just like, like I don't. I'm like, okay, I said this, I did this. Now it's over. Like we can't overcome this.
Oh no.
That's yeah. So that's what I'm trying to like come down from
That's where
of
you're
really
trying to
thinking that
come
way.
through. You're trying to figure out that you can't overcome
Yes.
certain things. You can. You can. And so you're with someone and you love him. And you see yourself having a future with him, but what kind of future? Because if marriage is not in the picture, then what kind of future? Do you just want to have children with them? What is it that you want?
No. I can't. Well, that comes back to the marriage aspect. Right now, when the honeymoon stage, it was marriage, kids, this and that. So it's like right now, I think we're in the middle of like overcoming like each other's differences. Differences.
Mhm. And
Um.
so, uh-huh.
Mhm.
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say that situation that you're trying to overcome. It's a few things. I don't know, like whatever you can mention that so we can have a basis of this
Okay. Yes.
overcoming.
Yes. I think when another person have it, their hands full of things that they can't necessarily like just like, okay, I'm about to drop this and then just be with this woman.
Okay, so a lot of different other priorities. You don't feel like
Yes,
you're a top priority.
I do.
You do.
I have the, yes, I do. I just have to worry that eventually it'll get to a point where a person can get drained, and then the most important priority is the one that they're going to take care of,
Okay,
because that's that's family.
so you feel like you're competing with family,
It,
or family is competing
ooh,
with you.
yeah, I could say that.
Okay, so the thing is, I don't like, and that's why I was asking about what type of future are you seeing, because if you're not necessarily seeing marriage, then technically going down the line, his family can be
Right.
right. And so
Mm,
he want marriage.
yes.
He does. Does he know how you feel about marriage?
No.
He
No.
doesn't know how you feel about it.
No, not any. We was both on the same page, but like I said, like me being a perfectionist and me trying to work on myself, I have like a lot of fear.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of, he always speak on how, he has a lot of faith in us, and I have a lot of fear.
Okay. You have a lot of fear that y'all will drift apart, but he has a lot of faith that y'all will stay together.
Yes. Oh, yes. So you said it so poetically.
Yeah.
Yes.
So who's is gonna win?
Lord, that's a great question. That's probably something I can't even answer right now. Lord, that is so I get answer right now. I'm working on me heavily. Um, but it's like, we both got careers and
Uh-huh.
stuff that we're working on, and life be life, and
Uh-huh.
career, bills, priorities. It's just so much, and it's just like that's what causes me to have a lot of fear and anxiety within our relationship because of the things that I need to accomplish. And, I also have, now that we're talking, I feel like that it reminds me of me having a lot of things I went through in the past that can probably still be weighing down on me as well. And I just realized that with us talking, as far as past relationships where I got
Mhm.
taken advantage of, and the
Mhm.
guys were in competition with me because of my status and who I was and my drive and my determination.
What's your
So,
status? Now
well,
you got
I'm
in.
very popular. I got that. Yeah, I finally got my public figure, my public figure title on Google. So I'm a personal development coach, and a personal development slash writing coach, a 3-time best-selling author. I won the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Obama Gold Award last year, and today I just got recognized internationally for being an author. So I do a lot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank
So
you.
they're intimidated by you.
Yes, I get a lot of intimidation. Yes, I get. There are a lot of
You're
intimidation.
awesome because I
Thank
mean
you.
you just turned. Oh, is that too private?
I just turned 25 in November.
Right. And look at you doing your thing. So
Thank you.
what is there to fear? You're America's most wanted.
Okay, I think I keep attracting. I think I'm attracting like I probably have to work on my honestly. Okay, I'm gonna be vulnerable here. Um, like I said when I told you earlier when we were talking on the recorded that I made out the trenches, right?
Yeah.
So when I was there, I was in a small town, but
Mhm.
I always thought of small town, small minded people that I was around. So when I
Mhm.
moved to Atlanta, big
Mhm.
city, my
Mhm.
dad pointed out that he was like, "You thought everybody was better than you before you got there." I was like, "No, that is not true." Then I got to going on with life and paying attention to everything I went through in my career and still going through. I'm
Mhm.
like, my confidence fell, but it
Yeah.
fell because it wasn't built. It was built off of
Mhm.
me thinking that I think bigger than everybody back at home. So I
Mm.
think a lot of that it becomes like me attracting people that's attracted to the type of confidence that I have right now, and those I think that's the type of men guys that I'm attracting
Mm.
or attract.
So you thought that you was up here.
Yep.
Let's okay.
Yep. With confidence. Yep. And
Confident.
I just realized, and I just realized because I got all those accolades and everything, but it's like, I'm chasing purpose
Right.
right now. I've been chasing $1 million for so many years since I first got in the entrepreneur field for 4 years. But
Mm.
now it's just like God broke me down, and I'm just figuring out purpose because
Praise
the
God.
money gonna come.
Praise
Amen.
God for the breaking down. Because all of us, if
Yes.
we're honest, done had to get broke down.
hmm
Yeah.
Yes.
But the money's gonna come because he's gonna pay you. You can't worry
Yep.
about
Exactly.
nobody else. And that's what me. I say, Lord, you pay better than everybody else.
Yes.
So let me
Yes, he
be
does.
great. I'm gonna be great.
hmm
You know, I'm gonna do what you have assigned me to do, and I'm gonna rely on you to pay me. And so
Amen.
and so with you, it's not about accolades because you are fearfully and wonderfully made regardless of your accolades.
Period.
Right.
Yes.
Period. Right? A
hmm
king's son is still a prince regardless of
Yep.
what he does. Right?
Mm.
And so
hmm
you're a queen is a queen. I don't care if I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't even bathe myself. I don't shop for my own things. Everybody does it for me and I'm still a queen. I don't have to
hmm
do nothing because a
mm
queen is just a queen. And so your confidence has to be in you knowing who you are because of whose you are. You belong to God.
Period.
God,
Yes.
right. He owns everything. Your
hmm
father in heaven is the richest of the richest.
Oh
And but
wow. That's
yeah, and because
yes, Jesus.
you belong to him, that makes you're rich. You don't even have to
Yep.
have anything physically just like with your parents, like when your parents is raising you,
hmm
everything they have is yours because you're theirs.
Exactly.
And so
Mm.
even as you're growing in your career, you know, your accolades don't make who you are, right?
Yes.
They don't, because even like Nikki and I said, but I say it too, you know, don't let anything make you or break you,
Yes.
right?
hmm
Nothing. Because you're gonna say, oh dang, I'm not, I didn't hit that goal. Now I'm nothing. No, you're
Right.
still who you are. You're right.
hmm
And so even though we're talking about, your situation, um you valuable. I think you should stay with this guy. Work on yourself, continue to work in your career and let that fear go away, because honestly I think his faith is going to beat your fear.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Right.
think it is.
Yes.
I think his faith is going to beat your fear. I'm not saying you gotta marry this guy, but if this guy wants you and you really love him, um get ready. Get ready, and he's got to get ready too. The thing is, once you become his, you number one. Like you're number one, even though other people can't compete, because now God looks at you as number one. God, look, you're his main priority. I don't care. The Bible clearly says when a man meets his wife, he leaves from his father and his mother and he cleaves to his wife. So whoever he
Yeah.
cleaving to now, God is going to hold him to another standard.
Mm.
And those are the things that you have to build your faith in. Whatever is causing fear, go to the word. I don't know what other spirituality you got going on, but it sounds like you belong to God to me.
Oh, amen.
Go
Absolutely.
go to the
Chosen
word,
one.
right, chosen one, and
Mm.
look at this word, and regardless of what you're seeing that's causing tension, the word says when a man
Mm.
finds his wife, he leaves his father and his mother and he cleaves to his wife. That is your word. That's
Mm.
your word. That's going to beat all that fear.
Mm.
That's your word that's going to help you be patient, because you walk by faith and you don't walk by sight. So
Mm.
regardless of what you see and however long it takes, be patient. Patient works great. Faith works great with patience. Okay. So keep that word, and continue to work on your career. That's a great thing.
Thank
Continue
you.
to work on your career. Hang out with him outside of his house. You know what I'm saying? If that's the
Yeah.
area that might be causing issues, hang out with him outside of it. Y'all go on dates, hang out at, whatever you do. You know, don't be at his house. That be off limits. You know, if he want to
Yeah.
see you, he got to take you somewhere else.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, that problem is solved,
Yeah.
right? That one
Yeah.
right there. Just stop going over there. We gonna hang
Yeah.
out. He wants you. So since he
Yeah.
wants you so much, he is going to be willing to meet you other places.
Yeah.
And I did that help at all?
Yeah. Definitely. One more. I got another question.
Go ahead.
How How do you feel about like taking breaks of time, like 2 or 3 days from not talking, like when I need my space? Does that
Um,
make or break a relationship?
is he okay with that?
Absolutely.
He is? Okay, if he's
Yeah.
okay with that. If he's okay with that, something that helps me in my husband's relationship just right now, he's an artist. So
Oh,
he
nice.
travels a lot. At first I fought it early in our marriage, but then I began to see it helps us to grow.
Ah,
Now I don't go completely no contact or anything like that.
okay.
I would like for him to check up at some point. When was the last I don't even know last time we talked, but we might. When was the last time we talked? It's almost 8 o'clock, and I haven't spoken to him since 4. We only
Okay.
spoke for 9 minutes, and it's good. I'm doing what I'm doing. He doing what he doing. Let I would just say, talk to each other at least once or twice a day. Not Don't keep it long, and then
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think that's
because
an
I'm
issue.
clingy.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I'm very clingy. I just found out I am very clingy.
But you just said you like your space. Somebody who clingy don't like.
Yeah, I like my. I don't know. Like I like my space. Yeah, I want to say like when I want my space, I'm a Scorpio. When I want my space, I want my space. But when I'm with you, like I'm clean. Like I want to talk all day. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just because I like him. How I can hear you. What you
Look,
say?
he in the back. Hold on, let me grab him real quick. Hold on.
Okay, breather, so I can focus more on me because I'm just so into what he got going on.
Uh huh.
So I took a breather. I miss him so I ain't gonna lie. I miss him too much right now. I'm trying,
Oh,
but
that's
like
so
pop up over there. I
sweet.
don't know.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's sweet.
Yeah, I
But
got.
but yeah. I mean, your pride. What you mean about your pride?
Cause like you saying all that so sweet. I'm just like yeah, like I'm just like trying to like brush it off. Like okay, cool, like we alright. And and like when we have conversations and stuff, sometimes I don't want to like go into stuff like
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like okay, I'm being vulnerable. I want to be
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like I don't know, like he breaking down all this stuff, but sometimes I be having them moments. So I'm like, okay, just like we're not talking
Yeah,
right now, that so I can get a breather. I want to talk to him. Like I want to see what he's doing
you
when he home.
can. Look, you sound like you be trying to be a little hard.
I do, and I'm not like, and
Why?
I'm a Scorpio. I guess because I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want to be so open. I don't
Yeah.
want to be so open because we had stuff that we was working on. He wasn't used to a real like never had a relationship, and me either for real. And like he was used to being by himself, and I'm just like, hold on, bro, like you gotta hit me up. You gotta
Uh-huh.
well he'll call to check on me, but he won't be like, boy, come over here. Or what we about to talk on the phone and text. I'm not on that. I don't even like texting and talking on the phone. I'm a Scorpio, like, but like I like deep intellectual conversations and everything. So yeah, I'll be trying to be hard because I'll be scared that
Look.
I'm scared of rejection. I try to be hard because I'm scared of rejection, and he's not he doesn't be open. He's afraid to be vulnerable. So it's like we both working on things, but we're trying our hardest, but it's like his faith versus my fear, and
Mm-hmm.
it causes me to shut down because he's we both working, so it's like we both be kind of rejecting each other and shutting each other down,
Mm-hmm.
but we still trying to be open because we know we want this. So
Okay. That's good. I used to be very stubborn. I believe that's what it's called. I used to be like
Yeah.
that at first too because I didn't want nobody rejecting me. I was afraid of rejection or suffered from rejection as well. So
Yeah.
I definitely understand that mechanism. Um my husband didn't care about that. So
Period.
but the thing is you're doing good. Y'all take time to get a chance to know each other. It's no rush to get married. Just do it the
Hmm.
right way. You know what I'm saying? Continue working on you. Continue,
Period.
continue, because you said yourself you're a life coach, right?
Yes.
So you got to continue in whatever you're trying to succeed at. To continue to do whatever you need to do to get to your goal, to meet your goal. So, what are some things that you need to do that you think you need to do in order to get over your fear, to conquer your fear, and to help you to be patient?
Because I keep asking myself, like, what can I do to be more patient? Oh, and focus on myself more. Focus on me.
Uh-huh.
Not be so fearful. Because the last dude, because I had only two relationships in the last 2 years, and well, the
Okay.
last first one was only 4 months, but he ran because I think I was too expensive for him, and I was always
Ah,
focused on my career. So I think I came in this one not really focusing on myself and my career, and it's like I'm kind of rebuilding that back up. So I kind of lost myself after that. I lost
okay.
myself in him and was
Mm,
too worried about him that I think that's where a lot of the fear come from. Me not
that
being so focused in on what I got going on because I'm
okay.
fearful that it'll run away.
Oh, so you have like a fear of abandonment.
Yeah.
No, I just went over this question with somebody earlier, from someone earlier today, and yeah, that happens. When people, especially that time period. Is this the second person in 2 years that you're with right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The first one was like 3 months. This
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
going
And did you have heavy feelings for that person who kind of just?
the first one.
Mhm.
No, I stopped liking them. Like when
Okay.
people start playing with me, I'll just be like, get out my face.
Okay. So it shouldn't have.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, if that didn't hurt that much, then the abandonment, did it come from somewhere else?
Oh, I went through two relationships back home in my hometown, 6 years. This guy he kind of left me
Uh-huh.
for another woman, but he was already doing dirt to me.
Okay.
I speak about that in my women empowerment journal. Get a grip, will you?
Okay.
You matter.
Okay.
And speaking about my story, as far as a guy, he was I was young,
Uh,
16. I think I met him for 6 years on and off, and I'm a DV survivor as well. So
oh
it's like,
wow.
yep, coming through with
He
him
was
doing that.
young. How old was he?
He was I was 16, he was 18, I think 16 or 19. Well, I mean 19 18 or 19, one of those.
Uh-huh.
He was 18 or 19. Yep, and he was in and out of jail a lot. But
Really?
it travels all yes, girl, it travels all the way back to, my father he was in and out of jail
Okay.
a lot of time out of my life. And yeah, girl, yeah, my abandonment goes way back. So wow, you just unraveled something. And
Mhm.
it goes way back to
Mhm.
my grandfather. He was taking care of me.
Mhm.
He was raising me. He passed February 22nd, 2013. So,
Mhm.
I think I kind of felt abandoned from that. And
Mhm.
then, yep, it was that. And then, my favorite cousin, he went to jail right before my granddad passed. And then the guy from the 6 years on and off. So,
Mhm.
did that. And my brother's always doing them, with their other women and stuff like that. So it's like, I think abandonment probably came early from that. Yep.
Okay. Well, look, I don't want to. I don't. You don't. Well, the thing is, that's your testimony now, and so you
Right.
are not
Yep.
afraid to share and talk about that. And
Yep.
maybe we can do this again with another type of session, and you can tell us about that.
Yes.
Or you can tell
Oh,
everybody about
absolutely.
that.
Yes, I would
But
love to.
since I said we wasn't going to be on here that long, and we can just talk
Mhm.
later, like we can talk more off the camera. Um, I don't know if you really said you knew your solution. I know that you said that's
Mm.
something that I need to think about. I don't really know what can help me take away this fear. What can help me to be more patient, right? And I had already given you the answer. Anytime a
The
thought,
quote.
yeah, yep, that's it. Anytime that thought, you know, overcome about, whatever we're not gonna say it right now, but whatever you had to compete with. You just know that when y'all, as y'all are headed down the aisle, if this gets serious to that point,
Right.
he's leaving them and cleaving to me. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful at some point, if as we're going towards the aisle, that's just as we're progressing in this relationship. I I am focused on the fact that he is leaving them and cleaving to me. And then and that's something that I do. I allow those thoughts that are lies to kneel at
Right.
what I believe is true. But I have to continue to fight those thoughts with the words that come out of my mouth. I can't think it, I've got to say it. And I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let patience work its perfect work. And then pray for patience too, because we can say that
Yes.
all day.
Okay.
We can say that all
Yes.
day. All go down the aisle. You're gonna be focusing on the fact that he's gonna leave from whoever and cleave to you. And then focus on your career. And then talk
Period.
talk to Grace.
Yes.
But
Amen. Thank you.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah, so you stay right here, please, Jasmine. But thank you
Absolutely.
all for tuning in and watching. I'm sorry it couldn't be longer. I had people who wanted Twizzlers, who wanted candy, and I had got to tend to my babies. So until next time, you all know that you can register for uh live therapy, which is really just girl talk therapy to get you some good advice, some advice you probably already knew that you need to get, but you need to hear somebody else tell you. Um,
Ah!
so anyway, if you want to register, please, it's posted all in the group. It's all over YouTube, and if you can't find it there, DM me Grace Forbes on Facebook.